Hello and welcome back to TriggerSmart. A lot of you have been asking me one very important question, and I think I might have an answer for you now. Are Americans or tourists getting kidnapped in Mexico? Let's see what the advisories say. Travelstate.gov for Mexico. Level 2 exercise increased caution. That's been going since August 12th of 2025, quite a while. And currently, exercise increased caution in Mexico due to terrorism, crime, and kidnapping. Okay. Advisory summary. Many violent crimes take place in Mexico. They include homicide, kidnapping, carjacking, and robbery. There's a risk of terroristic violence, including terroristic attacks and activity in Mexico. The U.S. government has limited ability to help in many parts of Mexico. So basically, you're not going to get any help. You're on your own. Due to increased security risks, U.S. citizens should follow the same restrictions as U.S. government employees while traveling. Emergency services are limited or unavailable in remote areas. If you encounter a road check, comply. Fleeing or ignoring instructions can lead to you being hurt or killed. And this shows all the different things that you should do to avoid getting kidnapped. Don't travel between cities after dark. Must rely on dispatch vehicles from regulated taxi stands or app-based services like Uber or Cabify, and may not wave down taxis on the street. Should avoid traveling alone, especially in remote areas. May not drive between Mexican border cities, the U.S.-Mexico border, and the interior of Mexico. There are some limited exceptions. Risks in specific areas. Level 4, do not travel. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And level 3, reconsider travel. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we have 14 different states that are saying you should reconsider traveling or you should not travel to them for the reasons listed up above, which includes homicides, kidnapping, carjacking, and robbery. And here's a map over here. Anything that is in 3, that is this orange looking color, that's going to be your reconsider. And anything that's in the red, that is going to be your do not travel. All right. Even in the yellow areas, that's increased caution. This is the list of states where the CJNC cartel is causing violence right now. And there's too many to name, and I can't pronounce all of them, but this is a pretty lengthy list. And you can see on the map where those areas are. So it's pretty expansive, pretty extensive. And there have been some reports as well. There were some Texas videos on Facebook that were showing fires along the border near Texas as well. And then we have Bernie Moreno. He is a Republican U.S. Senator from Ohio. He's saying there are troubling reports coming out of Puerto Vallarta and other parts of Mexico that narco-terrorists are hunting down American citizens. I've heard that as well, but it has not been confirmed anywhere that I've seen. But now seeing him say that, maybe he has some confirmation. The drug cartel should be aware that if any citizen is harmed in Mexico, there will be a violent and terminal retribution from the U.S. Any USMCA negotiations should cease until the situation is resolved. And then, of course, he says for any Ohioan stuck in Mexico, reach out to his office at that number. And Crislo says the Mexican government is not in control of Mexico. If they start taking American hostages, Trump will not hesitate to act. These drug cartel warlords will get what is coming, and it will make the dictator nab look like a trip to Walmart. So this is one of those situations where obviously it's ongoing, but you can see that it's pretty obvious. The last couple of days, we all had our suspicions that there was kidnappings, and I've heard plenty of stories from locals there as well that I've reported on that there are people being pulled out of vehicles and possibly killed. So this is just another level that says you should not be there. And if you're there, you should probably leave unless you live there. And if you live there, you're still at risk. We know a lot of Americans and Canadians live there, and they seem to be the target. So clearly, this is a developing situation, but use caution, use your brain. If something doesn't feel right, don't do it. If you have travel plans, I'd highly reconsider them. Maybe you should go somewhere else. I'm sure there's some nice Amish villages in Iowa or something you can check out. But as always, if you want to help out the channel, there are links down in the description. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this around. And I'll see you on the next one.